Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Anime Podcast, your ultimate hub for all things anime and beyond. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're a returning listener, we're thrilled to have you on board for another exciting dive into the world of animation and pop culture conversation. This is episode 189, 11 episodes away, 11 weeks away from episode 200. And this is a podcast talking about San Diego Comic-Con coverage. Yes, we're going to do Fantastic Four, but we are going to have a busy week for other team members in the AniMa W3 Studio. So things will be discussed, things will be talked about. But share this episode with your friends and your family and your abuelas and your cousins, because this episode will be talking about San Diego Comic-Con, and it will be unforgettable about our thoughts and our opinions. So all powered by AniMa W3 Studio. Catch every new episode on your audio feed and YouTube. So stay tuned. It's your boy Love and Peace. That is all about the long time see, guys. But when it comes to this series, when it comes to this podcast, we are here for the Comic-Con experience. San Diego Comic-Con just happened, like in the background. We're also approaching Otaku that happens in, I believe, Washington, D.C. I believe that's where it happens, to be exact. But then we have right after Anime Expo, where I will be seeing Whawkins once more. And will he drop kick me because of, some crocs or things I say in the Weebs of the Ring? Who knows? But not alone. Like I said, Whawkins is here. I'll be meeting him for the second time again within the 12 months. But talk to me, Whawkins.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and ignorant children of the Isles, what is up? What is good? It is your world champion Whawkins here, and like Vash said, we'll be seeing each other in 3 weeks' time at Anime NYC. That's gonna be a trip, and I keep forgetting Otaku is a thing.
Yeah, a lot of people do. Yeah. Like Otaku is a big con, big as Anime Expo. Otaku, I've gone to see 2 movie screenings because of that con itself, and they're always so respectful, so organized, much better than Anime NYC. Just saying.
Well, yeah, that's just DC for you. But you know what? I have a fun story to tell about Otaku. I almost went for a lady that I was talking to at the time, and then the worst part though is because I didn't get my ticket for it. My passes and all that, and I even took off work for that, and the weekend comes around and I'm like, oh, I'm actually off this weekend. All right, cool, neat, awesome. And so I'm like, all right, well, la having fun on the weekend. And then the Sunday rolls around and I start thinking to myself, why was I off this weekend? That's kind of weird. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, oh, I was supposed to go to Otaku.
Wow.
Oops. Oops. Okay. Well, I still had a good weekend anyways away from work, so that was nice and all that. But yeah, I am looking forward to Anime NYC. It's gonna be a hell of a time. So yeah, looking forward to that. Looking forward to the coverage you guys might be getting. Maybe we'll do some short form content. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe if we end up getting press passes, we can do other things.
Oh no, I have tried, but they're right now for press passes for, and when I see they're asking for like 10,000 followers and everything on social media. Oh my gosh, guys! Oh, that's a sneeze. You know what I hate about sneezing?
Future Vash, make sure you keep that in.
Oh, I will. It's there already. Chat. Good luck. Sometimes I hate sneezing because when you get older, like you feel like when you sneeze, your back hurts or your neck put out. You're like, and like your neck starts to pull, your back starts to hurt. It's a whole process, and it's just like it's very exhausting.
Oh yeah, no, my back is cracked just from sneezing, and I'm like, oh, that actually felt more nice than just sneezing in general. Okay, thanks, sneeze.
That'd be nice that when I sneeze, my back will actually get fixed instead when I sneeze sometimes, and I'm standing up and I sneeze and I go or like almost to the bow position, like I'm bound to somebody, and I sneeze that far down that my back starts to hurt. Like I'm like, oh fuck, I just pulled my back.
Yeah, you're just paying your respects to people. That's all,
Yes, exactly. So, chat. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this conversation about feeling old and always be careful how you sneeze. If not, you could be like some people who could fix your back, or some people like that could hurt your back. Depends on which one you go in the pendulum. But talking about how we've been doing and how we've been catching up to ourselves, we're here for episode 189 of the podcast. And if this is your first time of the podcast itself, we're here to discuss the Weebs Lounge. And if this is your first time, is discussing personal updates in the latest media the co-hosts or the hosts have consumed themselves. It's time for our weekly check-in, our highs and lows, our latest consumption of anime, manga, media that we have enjoyed, podcasts, or anything that has somebody have done some really good retail therapy. So we will stay tuned and hear what's going on there. So if you're hearing this in the morning, afternoon, in the evening, pour yourself a little tea, coffee, little glass of whiskey on the rocks, whichever you choose. I recommend Jameson with ginger. Very nice, classy one. It's one of my favorites. But let's start off with Whawkins. Talk to me. How's been life treating you? Because I see in the document you've been having a good time.
Yeah, sure. It's been a grand time, Yeah, so a few things I'll start off with. So movie slash TV wise, I started this new series of WWE Unreal, which, if you check out Weaves of the Ring, I'm sure we'll probably talk about that within the next week or so. But I know we've got a busy week coming ahead with SummerSlam and all that. So if you're into wrestling stuff and all that, make sure to tune into all the Weaves of the Ring content for all your wrestling needs and everything. Starting on Thursday, it's going to be 4 days straight. So looking forward to all that. But yeah, that series has been good so far. But with movies and all that, did watch Fantastic Four. But again, we'll talk about that next week on the podcast and all that. So you won't hear my review score yet. Just tune in next week. Did see Happy Gilmore 2, though, which I'm a 90s kid, all right? And, of course, I see Happy Gilmore. I'll watch it. Happy Gilmore 2, even better. I'll watch it. And, I mean, it's an Adam Sandler movie. You're not going to be getting anything, like, super serious or anything or, like, groundbreaking and all that. I think it was you I was telling that to, Vash, as well. It's just like, you know what you're getting into with an Adam Sandler movie, especially in 2025. And Happy Gilmore 2 is no different. Again, like comedic taste is different for everybody. That's probably one of the most subjective things on this planet is comedy. So, whether you like Adam Sandler's style of comedy or not, again, very subjective. I liked it. I thought it was a fun time. Was it anything groundbreaking? No, but hey, I would watch it again. Everybody, like, there were cameos in it from old stars and all that, old characters. There was one bit I thought it was kind of funny where they're in a graveyard and they keep going to tombstones of characters that have died. And like doing little phrases from each people, and the punchline for it is actually kind of funny. It was from this old lady from the first movie who got hit by this air conditioning unit, and she's like banging in the ground. Yes, like, I'm still alive. It's like, oh, oops.
Yes, I can't. I do recall that scene. For those that don't know, I did rewatch also, rewatch, because I did watch Happy Gilmore when I was a kid, younger. But at the time, I didn't have a good memory of how the film was. Did I enjoy it? So I call it first time watch in 2025 as an adult, fresh eyes. Me and wifey saw it, and like Whawkins said, Adam Sandler is an interesting take. I'm myself finding out that Adam Sandler and Will Ferrell are two people I don't always find funny in every project they're in. Will Ferrell in some projects have slapped for me and it's been funny. Other projects like, yo, you are annoying as fucking hell. You're not entertaining as hell. You are dry as hell. You're not hitting with me. But like Whawkins said, that comedy is subjective. Is some people hit differently. That's where dark humor exists. That's where there's satire. There's all this type of categorization when it comes to comedy. When it comes to Happy Gilmore, when I was rewatching it, did I enjoy the movie? Yes. But Adam Sandler, asshole, prick kind of character, and the people loving it is like hard for anybody to grow into because it's not always somebody's cup of tea. For me, I didn't mind it, but I see some people may not like it because I met a few people that have said, that's not my cup of tea film. Like, understandable. If it was up to me, I would have not liked the film. But the first half, it took me a bit to get into. Once the middle came, I'm like, I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. I did start Happy Gilmore 2, but me and wifey didn't get the chance to finish it. We got into like the first 25, 40 minutes, I'll say at most. I didn't get to the graveyard scene. MJF is there. I believe it was Becky Lynch or Nikki Bella. It was.
Yeah, Becky Lynch is in it, but
her
she's not
scenes
in
got
it
cut a
until,
lot.
like, yeah, a lot of her scenes I think got cut, and she doesn't really enter it until like the end. And I mean, even then, it's just like because she's part of like the villain team when they all play golf against each other. Yeah, it's a very minor role compared to MJF's scene, which I mean, he plays Adam Sandler's kid in the damn movie, so it's like, oh, okay, and he's kind of like the main
brother,
I mean, besides the daughter, he's like the main brother in a way. So it's just kind of cool because like he kind of got to show his comedic chops a little bit more. I mean, you see a little bit if you watch some AEW, especially like back in 2023, I think it was.
And I believe the other one that was adapted into a wrestling movie, I believe not Southpaw, or was the one that was a year ago. That it was MJF and a few other actors were in the film.
Iron Claw, the Von Erichs, which I still need to watch.
But we need to do a watch party for that one.
You kind of need to be in a mindset for that one though, because their story is very tragic.
Yeah, understandable. So, I've heard a bit of things, but like you said, MJF has some good chops there. I believe he was there in the premiere with John Cena. Yeah, there's a picture with him there and everything. So it's good to see that MJF, that sometimes when he's not on the show of AEW, it's because this man is working outside. This man is also doing acting gigs. He's doing gigs on the side. And look, he did a good film with Happy Gilmore. I believe Adam Sandler and him had like a short form content out and exposed, like talking about their favorite pro wrestlers, their favorite people to talk to and everything. So it seems good in that way.
Yeah, exactly. So moving right along with my little Weebs lounge section here, anime and manga. Nothing too much of note. I know Gachikuta has returned, so stay tuned for my live reaction to that. Couldn't get to episode 3 this past weekend, so expect a double live reaction coming out hopefully this Sunday when episode 4 drops. So yeah, be on the lookout for that on the Vault channel.
I love how you say hope, because knowing that this weekend is SummerSlam, knowing that we're gonna probably be up until like 1, 2 in the morning doing the coverage for the ring of night 1, knowing night 2 the next day, we haven't even tackled One Piece. It's like that's a good word to say, hope. I love that.
Look, man, I'm a very hopeful individual. You know, I think
that's my title.
In my heart.
I think it was my title.
You're the optimist.
No. I'm hope and optimistic. I'm hope optimistic.
Oh, when did that get added? Okay, all right, Mr. Innovator, Mr. Revolutionary, Mr. Visionary. Okay, yeah, wrong show. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, when it comes to like anime and manga. Currently, I'm in the middle of volume 22 of Mushoku Tensei.
Oh, you passed 2 volumes because you was on volume 20 last week, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's been fine. You know, it's been good time. So, yeah, not much to report with that. But of course, we got to get into the retail therapy. Haven't done one of these sections in a while. So this past weekend, I actually went to Hershey Park with some friends of mine, and I just want to share some of the chocolate I got from Hershey Park. I already ate one chocolate bar. It was like a not salted caramel. I got that right here. It was a what was it? It was shoot, I took a picture of it too. Where's my phone at? But as I'm looking for my phone, which is right behind me now that I remember where I put it, so like I got some Hershey bars and all that. So again, one of them being salted caramel, so that's probably going to be tonight's chocolate bar and all that. Strawberries and cream. Don't you want this, Vash?
Nope.
Strawberries and cream.
That's an interesting flavor. I got to wifey that, babe, there's a Hershey strawberry and cream chocolate bar.
Mm-hmm. There's a chocolate hazelnut. That's the one I ate last night.
That one sounds good. The chocolate hazelnut. That
Oh,
one
it
sounds
was,
good.
dude. Oh, it was really good.
Wait, hazelnut Nutella. Yeah, hazelnut is the actual nut
Mhm.
of the Nutella without the extra ingredients. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
By the way, how was the ride to head to Hershey Park? You drove
yeah.
or were you in a car trip type of route?
So I drove up to my friend's place. He lives in Gettysburg, and then we ended up going Saturday morning to Hershey Park.
I don't know why.
What's cool?
I laugh at them
Go
in
ahead.
Gettysburg. I don't know why I laugh at them
Oh,
in
yeah.
Gettysburg when I heard that. Like,
Well, you know.
it just reminds me of social studies back in high school. It just gave me a whole type of flashback of memory lane. Like, remember back in Gettysburg? I'm like, yes, I
Yeah.
do.
You know, back where Abraham Lincoln gave his famous speech and all that about how slavery's bad and four scores and all that stuff, you know? So,
Yep, exactly. 4 scores years ago. I know that speech almost halfway by now. I used to know the full speech, but now I know that shit halfway. I haven't said that shit in years.
Yeah, I haven't had to recall that memory in years. So thanks, middle school, for making me do that. But Vash, don't you want to try cake?
Wait, try what cake? What?
Birthday cake.
I feel like I haven't tried it. Babe, so
Yeah.
Whawkins, he went to Hershey Park. And he got Hershey bars. One of them is strawberry and cream. It sounds good. He also got a Hershey bar of a birthday cake
Yeah.
and hazelnut, but he ate that one already, and he said it was good.
Yeah, that one was good. But the other one, the last one, cookies and cream. Doesn't that sound good?
Yeah, of course, the cookies and cream one is
Yeah.
amazing. That's a classic one.
Exactly. But the Hershey bars weren't the only other thing I got. No, good sir. Of course, I had to get gummies. So I got my ranch gummies, these awesome reds. So like all red flavors of Jolly Rancher gummies. Those are going to be devoured this weekend during SummerSlam.
Chat, I'm more of a blueberry blue flavor when it comes to the bag. I'm more of a blueberry.
You know what? I don't blame you. Those berry ones are those
they're
are
crack.
usually my go-to.
Yo, they're like
Yeah.
crack. Yo, any doctor's office, any place I go to, if I see them, I'm gonna be standing there. I'm gonna take the blue. I'm gonna take the blue. I'm gonna take the blue. I'm gonna take the blue.
See,
And then just take it,
it's-
walk away.
It's interesting you mentioned crack because I did find a new gummy that is more addicting. So, chat, let me a little bit of Whawkins lore for you guys. My favorite candy of all time are Wonka Nerds. That to me is like crack. I will, when it comes to Christmas time, I will go to the store and buy like 5 boxes at a time of the like holiday nerd boxes. And how many times do I go to a store during the week, during the Christmas season? You don't want to know. So I stock up on these nerds and all that. These gummies I found, they're these new things. They are sweet tart halos. And they're berry flavored too, Vash. So yeah, you'll enjoy those. They are legitimately crack in a bag. I don't know why I said bottle, but yeah. So highly recommend them if you can find them in your stores. They are really good. Oh my gosh, I bought 2 bags for this weekend and they were devoured already. Like within probably 12 hours, they were devoured.
So the drug is called what?
It is called, they're sweet tart gummies. So they're sweet tart halos.
Sweet Tart Halos. Copy. I'll look into it, wifey.
Yep. But the last little candy I got some Reese's Pieces with chocolate cookie in them.
Reese's Pieces with chocolate cookies in them. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Haven't opened these yet. These are probably going to be one of the nights of SummerSlam as well this weekend.
So chat. So wanna know something funny, right? So my family, quick, backstory of lore of Vash as well. My family is Latino. They like to criticize you, but in always a friendly way. Saying that, hey, you're gaining weight, you look chubby, right? But without knowing, you chat that who listen to the podcast will know this Vash lore. that his wife always comes in like almost on a daily or on a bi-daily day, brings cookies and brownies for us.
No.
You expect me to say no to these type of snacks for late night snacks?
No.
Fuck no. That's not gonna happen.
No.
That's not gonna happen. What is gonna happen is that your boy is gonna eat these healthy snacks. I just gotta maintain myself and work out, so these healthy snacks of cookies and brownies are getting eaten still. Because I'm not gonna say no. You expect me to just sit by next to my wife and just see her eat cookies? If I do that next to her and she can't eat that, girl will be upset at me too. She'll be like, I need you to eat outside of the room. That hurts my soul to see you eat and I can't eat. I'm like, yeah, I get you, but you know, I turn around the chairs. She's like, nah, I smell it and everything. So understandable. So to see Whawkins having this type of chocolate pieces and everything, having these Hershey bars, that's me. That's him right now going to PA on a trip. He spoiled himself greatly. My wife does that on a daily, on a bi-daily. Usually like, hey, I did a great day. I'm like, word? Spoil yourself. Treat a bar, we'll go for it.
I love how during that whole spiel chat that Vash is like, yeah, healthy snack. Healthy snack. It's like a brownie, a healthy snack. Okay, you know what? You do you. You know, that's, I'm sure that's healthy to some people out there. But no, don't worry. We're not done with the retail therapy yet, because it's not only is retail therapy, but goes into the video game aspect. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I finally got myself a Switch 2. That's right. Made the purchase, made the transfers and all that, and got myself Donkey Kong Bonanza. Haven't gotten too far in Donkey Kong, but it's a lot of fun. It's really good. And I think by next week, we're doing Fantastic Four next week, so probably the show after that.
Yeah, because
I might have beaten the game.
Yeah, because supposedly by our rundown, episode 190, next week episode that comes on August 6th, should be Fantastic Four review, and then episode 191, it could be Bonanza or it could be Otaku or Prep for NYC, but at the moment it's Squid Game season 3 overview question mark. For August 13th.
We'll get to Squid Game season 3 one day. Yeah, don't worry, everybody. You know, I've at least watched it. You know,
have Vash have? No, he hasn't.
Nope. Man, but yeah, Donkey Kong's been fun. I'll have more thoughts, I think, as I get further, because I really have not gotten that far because I keep wanting to destroy everything.
Yeah, it's funny when. The weekend that when he got the Switch, I think it was me and him doing SmackDown and everything. I don't think when he told us that he got the Switch, other than until Sunday, he told us in the team chat and everything, hey guys, I'm getting a Switch. But then in my head, I'm like, was it just a spur in the moment, or was it something that he just forgot to mention? Because I spoke to him on Friday and I'm like, he didn't say shit. And then he just said, yeah guys, I'm getting the Switch 2 this weekend. So it gets arriving tonight, and I'm like, okay, nice.
It's actually kind of funny. No, I mentioned something in the group chat on Friday about it. Because so what happened? It was just a spur of the moment thought. I was just sitting there at work. It was like 3:00 in the afternoon or something. I'm just like, all right, 3:00, 3:30. I gotta waste some time before I leave and all that. Go up to PA and everything. So what can I do? What can I do? And I thought to myself, I'm like, all right, well, you know what? Let me just out of the dark, out of the blue. Let's see what Switch 2. Let's see if there's any Switch 2s in stock anywhere. So I loaded up the stock tracker. I'm like, all right, let's see. Amazon, yeah, but you got to sign up to get notified. Okay, cool, fine, whatever. And then I scroll down to Walmart, and I'm like, Walmart. So I click on it, and it's like, oh, yeah, if you have an account with Walmart, you can buy it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Can I do a payment on it? Like a payment plan on it? And it's like, yeah, of course you can do a payment plan on it. We'll let you do that. It's fine. You're just getting the regular Switch 2. You can do that easily. I'm like, oh, click. Oh, I just bought a Switch. Okay, a Switch 2. Okay, there we go. Coming Sunday. Great, bet. Awesome. All right, let me get ready to buy Donkey Kong too, so I can get all that situated. And I also got an SD card with it too, so I got that extra memory with it. Yeah, just spur of the moment. So everybody, always trust your gut. Trust your gut, because sometimes it can lead you to great riches and great fun things.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. That's what it is out here.
What did you just call the Switch 2 trash, boy?
Look,
boy, I tell you what.
Look, whatever the reference goes and works for, it works. I never said what was the trash. I never said what was the treasure. It's all perspective. It's all on how you perceive it.
Okay, but what about you? We can move on now to your Weebs Lounge. What did you do this week?
Like you said, you brought it up. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. That in the Weebs Lounge, Vash is simple. I haven't watched. I haven't added my Superman to my letterbox, so I haven't done a full review. So you guys could still check that out on the podcast from last week's episode or 2 weeks ago episode when we had our guests as well. We also, me and wife are still watching Reacher season 3. We still haven't continued since episode 3. Me and Whawkins will be starting Stranger Things next week after August 6th. Is the week we're starting Stranger Things, so that's gonna be very exciting.
Oh, that's when you're starting? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we're doing it.
To my rotation.
Yeah, because we're doing it after. In my head, I'm doing it after Stranger Things and everything else.
Yeah, because you got a little bit more time than me, so you'll be able to get through seasons quicker. So I'm like, all right, let me add that to my rotation of things I watched listened to on my commute.
I'm trying to think of what else I haven't done. I definitely haven't done anything else in that regards. Yeah. I did watch Happy Gilmore, like I said it during your discussion. It was enjoyable. Me and wifey did have a good time at the end. My wife didn't actually do I ever want to play golf myself, and I haven't done so as of yet. I do want to try it though. Have you played golf? Okay.
Is
golf your thing?
No, not really. I mean, I've done like Top Golf, so I've gone there to like drive balls and all that, and I've done putt. But the one time I tried to do like play actual golf was when I was like yay tall, so I was a little tight, and I ended up hitting my dad in the head with a golf club. So that was fun.
I do want to try playing golf, like not say professional, but like I like miniature golf. I like miniature golf. And I like how you're hitting it to get it closer in the less amount of times of hitting the puck. But when it comes to, I want to play in a serious way, like actually experience it, like the way Adam Sandler, like actually hitting the puck, go that far, do the golf cart, go to the next one, and see how it goes. Like I do want to experience that because I have it. There is a golf course in Queens and in Long Island one. I just never gone to it, so I don't really know if I will actually enjoy it. I do enjoy miniature golf; those are cute, they're fun, and it's all about probability. I've gone to a golf miniature one, which they should definitely fix the name. It's called Swingers, which obviously makes sense.
Oh.
So for the name, you're swinging, you're playing miniature golf, so like you're swinging it. But the name, for other people that don't know what it means, go search up. If you're young, don't search up. If you're an adult, you know what it means.
It's like, wait a minute, kids don't listen to him.
If you're over the age of 21, then go search it up, and you know what it means already by then.
17, as Chef used to say on South Park.
I say 21 just to play it safe, but yeah.
17. I love, sorry, side tangent real quick. I love that episode because it's like at the end of an episode where like the parents are just like, well, when should we talk about sex to our kids? And Chef's just like 17, and then they like keep trying to elaborate with it, like, oh, so that's like the best age to really talk to a kid and like explain to them what sex is and what can happen from it. And he's just like, nope, 17. And they're like, oh, so that's like when you should experience sex. He's just like, nope, 17. It's just like, oh, so just 17. Yep, 17. It's like, oh, okay. And then the episode ends. It's like, oh, thanks, Seth. Thank you for the thank you for the words of wisdom.
I will. The reference of the scene sounds familiar.
Mhm.
It's cognitive in the head, but I don't remember the full scene to know where it's from.
Yeah.
But you know, chat, we spoke enough for Weebs Lounge. We had a good 30-minute conversation about who we are, what's life about, and all the chit chat of everything else. Because you know what's important? The title of the episode. We're here to talk about San Diego Comic Con and what's all been up to. Look, we're taking this conversation from two news sites called Polygon and Mashable. So I want to give credit to where it's credit due to the two sites we're using. If you guys want to also see the sites, we will put it in the description down in the bio of itself. But when it comes to San Diego Comic Con, overall question to you, Whawkins, have you ever gone to San Diego Comic Con?
Nope. The farthest west I've been is been Tennessee.
That's Midwest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tennessee.
Midwest.
Yeah, ish. Yeah. So I have not gone that far.
The farthest I went was to Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
That's almost to the farthest you can of the West Coast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but I mean, one day I'd like to make it out there. I know it's a huge convention, so it's going to be a bitch and a half to get into it.
Yeah, I told myself that if I'm ever gonna go to San Diego Comic Con, I want to go as press, because me doing those lines outside the day before, the night before, like people used to outline maybe 10 to 15 years ago. People used to wait days before, the night before, hours before, just to get into whole H panel. Bro, I'm sorry, but as much as I love my dedication, I'm not gonna stand outside in a tent just to wait outside and have to transfer or change with people to go to the bathroom, grab some food. Yeah, you make friends, you make the experience, you have all these opportunities to go through what you just did. But fuck no.
Yeah, nah, I'm good. Anime NYC is gonna probably be enough for me when I go there in like a month. But yeah, we'll see.
So I would like to go to San Diego Comic Con one day as press. As a fan, fuck no. But for New York Comic Con, hell yeah, I would definitely go again. And when I see I've gone as a regular fan, but I would love to go as a what's the word? Press feels bougie. That's what I'm just say. Fan is amazing, but you feel good. But when it comes to San Diego Comic Con, we got our news to talk about, and we got one of the first thing in the Polygon website. Right now, we have the first thing is Peacemaker Season 2 starts next month, aka I think August 1st. No, not August 1st. August 9th. 21st.
Yeah, because I've got time to watch Season 1 now.
Yes, you haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I'm looking at the I've had the trailer playing here in the back. So I mean, it looks interesting. It looks fun. I think it looks like a lot of big stuff's going to be happening. I saw a lot of blood and John Cena flying through the air and hugging an eagle.
Yes, so, his eagle is his pet friend.
His pet friend. Yeah. So it's Sydney. You're now my pet friend, not my daughter, not my little girl. You're my pet friend. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what you call it.
Okay. All right, fine. Cool. Whatever. But yeah, I'll be here for it.
Also, me too. Chat, not gonna really dive into it since it literally comes out within the next 3 weeks of August. So if you haven't watched Peacemaker, if you don't care about DC Universe, go check it out. Good show. The opening, I can't wait to hear Whawkins when he watches the fucking opening of Peacemaker Season 1.
I've seen the dance.
Oh, the dance. You've seen the dance.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I hope they do another dance like that for Season 2.
Absolutely.
I need something like this. They can't just not do it. It's like they made a tradition. They got to.
Yeah.
All right. The next one in the website is Absolute Wonder Woman won Best New Series at the year at the Einstein Award. Haven't read the new series, but I heard many great things from people about it. I love the design of Wonder Woman. That like her seems like I forgot the word. It's not just Samoan tattoos. It's like
I was just gonna say they look like Samoan tattoos. I'm like, oh, all right, Jey Uso out here. Like,
yeah, I'm like, yes, you know, Wonder Woman has the award for that, and is one of the favorites of the year pickup to top honors at the San Diego Comic Con annual awards held at comicbeat.com, which pick up the 2025 for best comics related to the periodical. So that's amazing for
Mhm.
to see the opportunities of other type of winners. Have you known, like, I'm aware of comics or manga that happens in Japan or here in the West that have won
Yeah.
awards. I just don't always keep up to date. I do see like the award winners at times, but I don't see the like the nominations, the
Mhm.
nominees who has been into it. Still great to see that though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest comic reader, so yeah, I mean, it's cool that this got an award and all that. Maybe they can do something more with Wonder Woman because I mean, she's usually one of the forefronts when it comes to DC and the Justice League. So yeah, I mean, more Wonder Woman, the better. In my book. So yeah, keep it going. If it as long as it's keep it going.
Yeah, I'm right now looking at the nominations for the other type of winners. I'm trying to see if there's like a manga one. Just out of curiosity, because I see the best graphic memoir, but I don't see a manga one. Just out of curiosity.
Was Sonic in any of those by chance?
It
Because there's
depends.
like a Sonic comic that I'm trying to keep up with. There's also the Sonic DC crossover comic that should be ending, I think,
In
next
October.
month.
No, I think
Okay, maybe it's October then.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think it's in the fall because I think it was going to be ending in the fall.
yeah. Which that's been hella fun. Having Shadow and Batman teaming up, Knuckles and Superman, and they got costumes. Vash, like Shadow's dressed like Batman.
Which makes sense. Like Sonic,
Yeah.
like Sonic has always been the positive one.
Mhm.
When it comes to Shadow being always the dark and gloomy, that fits to the
Yeah.
character.
Of course, the best part though is the fact that Sonic and the Flash are teamed up with each other, and the banter between those two. They keep trying to one up each other. It's so cool. It's so much fun. So highly recommend the Sonic DC crossover that's going on right now.
Trying to see best webcomic. I don't recognize any of these. Trying to see a manga, but I didn't see any manga. Like none of them were there. Oh, the best lettering. None of these are manga, comic, animal bound. Oh, okay. No, these are all comic related, so none of them were from that point.
Vash, you're not gonna find the series that is titled "I used to be an ice cream salesman, but then I was run over by a truck, and now I'm in another world where all I can do is make blankets for little children who have horrible diseases, but are actually the children of the Demon King."
Stay tuned for that new anime being produced by AniMa W3 Studio in the next couple of years.
Coming out winter 2026 anime season.
Damn, that's too.
Where's the trailer? I don't know. One Punch Man. Yeah. I got some beef with One Punch Man.
That being insane. But talking about animation, we also got the last Airbender spin-off, Avatar 7 Havens, unrevealed. We're getting a brand new Avatar series set after Korra and the world has gone to shit. Seven Havens sounds and now looks rad as heck. We also have the two avatars in front of us, and we have a cat slash bear-ish animal.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It looks cool. I need to see it in movement. I think that's just my thing. It's just like show me what it's going to be looking like animated, and we'll be set after that. I mean, design's pretty cool. I mean, I know we had heard that she was going to have one leg here, so yeah, we'll get to see this earthbender avatar. So that's cool. Because what Aang wasn't. Yeah, Aang wasn't.
Air.
Airbender.
Aang was an air nomad,
Yeah.
and then Korra was a water, and now,
Yeah.
but these are twins, so these are two twin avatars.
Are they twin avatars? I thought it was just like they were twins, but the one is an avatar.
Maybe that was the one. Maybe because I heard,
Yeah.
I heard that they were twins and that they're avatars. So maybe it's the wording
Okay.
of how it's being released. 'Cause
Maybe.
it could be one of the options, which is not a bad shout. That would we prefer twins and two of them be avatars but split powers, but then how do they get to the avatar state? How does that work? Or the other one where one is the avatar with all four but the other one is twin but without any powers or has one bending. So it's really curious to know where would that go.
Well, especially since Korra kind of broke the avatar cycle.
Yeah,
but I don't remember if the comics, like, because I know there were comics after Korra's
really?
stuff
That one I didn't know. I don't think I read that one.
Yeah, I didn't either. So I don't know if she like somehow restored. So just take what I just said there with a grain of salt. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I just want to see it animated. I want to see it in movement before making more judgments than, oh, designs are cool. So
same.
that's all I got.
I'm the same. What else do you want to talk about after this news? Because I have the Aztec Batman. If you want to talk about that one next.
Yeah, I'm gonna click on this trailer actually for it, because I did see some people kind of freaking out about it, like with some of the designs and how some characters are being referenced within like Aztec culture and all that. So I'm just hoping this turns out a little better than the Batman Ninja, because I heard that did not turn out too well for a lot of people. Oh, I am seeing this animation right now. Oh, is that Christopher Columbus? Like a live viewing. Do what?
I believe so. I believe that is Christopher Columbus.
That's crazy. Oh, he just killed that guy. Oh. Okay, I mean, seeing this in movement, I mean, the animation's fine, I guess. But I don't know. Ooh, I don't know about this. We'll see when it comes out, I think. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it.
I don't have no stuff either. Like look, I don't know how the hell can we have Batman in every fucking type of era. We literally have Batman in the Aztec. We have Batman in Japan. We have Batman, I believe, Batman Hush, where it was based in the London or based in the 1700s, 1800s timeline. So like, somehow Batman always exists in the DC universe in every type of era.
Oh, that's how they get Two-Face? They're showing Two-Face and the Joker now, who I guess were part of Christopher Columbus's thing. Oh, okay, now Poison Ivy?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? The more they move in this trailer, I'm probably not gonna watch this. I'm just.
Have you watched the movie Infinite Crisis?
I don't think so.
That's the one on HBO Max that had 3 parts. Mm-hmm. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
Oh,
and that's where
Part 3.
So that's where this animation is coming from, because that's where Infinite Crisis, their new animation style, try to transition into that 3D flat 2D type of style.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's move on, shall we?
All right. We got something cool, though. If anybody likes to still read comics, we have the Marvel announced the Ultimate Endgame. So, I'm gonna read by the paragraph. Endgame has jewels in the Marvel Universe. So, Marvel Comics proper in taking advantage of Marvel Comics editor-in-chief C.B. Celebuski and the Ultimate Editor, Will Moss, took to San Diego Comic-Con to declare the final stage for the Ultimate Universe and his 5-issue Endgame series from Dennis Camp and Jonas Scharf. The meeting marks the return of the Maker, who's ready to mess with the Marvel heroes after 2 years of imprisonment. This is the craziest and most impactful crossover I've worked on. Camp said that this is a new release. I'm really excited about it. It's all of the characters, everyone coming together in this big way, coming up against each other in a big way, and the resolution in some long plot threads we've all been seeing is very big and very dramatic. With the Ultimate Universe, we can change the world. We can actually do it as creators because we have this incredible playground that Marvel has not just allowed, but encouraged us to use. It's such an honor to do something like this. It's been amazing, and this is a culmination of a lot what we've been doing together. Meanwhile, Jonathan Hickman and Marco Scherzetto will be wrapping up Ultimate Spider-Man with issue 24 this December. This was everything that I have pitched, Hickman promised. So my comments
Okay.
about this is that for anybody that hasn't read Ultimate Endgame or knowing what's going on with Ultimate, just imagine your superheroes on, instead of being on all 10, imagine them all being on 20, like just on the writing, on the mental and the powers, and how this person called Endgame, he is a person that's been done, I believe, in the Marvel
Okay.
Avengers Earth Mightiest Hero cartoon, the animation there. I believe he was done there for like a short arc. He is very powerful and he could destroy the world. So the way I see this Ultimate Endgame reminds me of anybody that's read what's the one that happened? It was Secret Wars. It was Infinity War,
okay.
Secret Wars does in comics, like those type of big multitude events. But this one is more of a self-contained world called like the Ultimate World, or like where we have like Ultimate Spider-Man. So for anybody that hasn't read, like there is the mainline Spider-Man, but sometimes we have other issues outside that are in the same parallel universe or in a different dimension, where we have Ultimate Spider-Man, the Ultimate characters. They're a bit more different. Same origin story, just tweak with a bit of differences of how to make them OP, or it makes them a bit in a different route or path that they took. Instead of them walking or crossing the street, they went left instead.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'll take your word for it. I don't really have much more to say beyond that. So, yeah.
I want to say, for anybody that has played D&D, go watch the Mighty Nine. There is the new season coming up for the second Critical Role show, and I highly recommend it. That if anybody that plays D&D, go check it out. I'm a big D&D fan. I enjoy the D&D concept. Haven't had the chance to fully watch the show or watch theirs, but whenever I get the time, I put them in the back while I'm doing work. So I do recommend it.
All right. Okay, cool. I have been wanting to check out Critical Role too, because like the only exposure with D&D I've been having lately is so Team 4-Star have been doing their own kind of homemade series called Tales Unwritten, and they finished their second season of it like a month ago or something, but that's been pretty fun. It's been like 3 players going through an adventure and all that. But yeah, eventually one of these days I'll put Critical Role on. Maybe when I'm done with all this Mushoku Tensei business, I'll have Critical Role and all those stuff just locked onto my phone during my commute. But I see another thing that's coming up next. I don't know if you have any words about Predator Killer of Killers getting a brand new ending featuring the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger. Are you gonna get to the chopper?
I'm gonna get to the chopper, or I'll be back.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
I would love to do a voice of Arnold Schwarzenegger throughout the whole show. Like, oh, speak about it.
Let's see. Yeah, the Predators and Killer of Killers. He gets a brand new ending featuring me, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yes, Arnold.
That's all I got.
I would love to bounce back, but I can't. We cannot have 2 people trying to impersonate Arnold at the same time, because the show will be like, where's this going on?
Yeah, we can't have 2. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, but this film original, the original Predator concept makes sense. Arnold Schwarzenegger has had a history of being part of these blockbuster films of back in the day. Like we say, he has famous lines: "Get to the chopper," "I'll be back" as Terminator, and other roles, and it makes sense for this. And it's adding a new ending. Go watch it. It's on Hulu. Have fun.
Yeah, go watch it. Yeah.
But I have a question to you, Arnold. Are you enjoying Star Wars? You want to see Star Wars Darth Maul, the Shadow Lord, and Ahsoka Season 2, where we get our boy is coming back home to us, Ezra Miller.
Goodbye, clown shoes.
That's crazy.
And that's what I have to say about modern Star Wars. I mean, we'll see how the Darth Maul series goes. I did not, and I probably will never watch Ahsoka Season 1. So there's my little.
I don't think I've watched Season 1 either. I don't think so. I'll watch it.
Yeah, it's just modern Star Wars just does nothing for me. So I'm definitely gonna be skipping over these two.
That sucks, Chad, because I do like it when it comes
Uh,
to Ezra and Darth Maul. Hopefully, you guys do enjoy when you get the chance to go watch it as well. What else you got?
I mean, it looks like Trey Parker and Matt Stone were, they were at Comic-Con and they mouthed off after their incendiary South Park premiere,
Yes,
which
talk to us about
I think
this.
there was more in the in this other article, because like they basically apologized for the first episode being so Trump heavy. And I mean, if you watch that first episode, they did not hold back.
Nope,
They went in, like, to the point. Okay, South Park lore. Saddam Hussein was a character in South Park. In the movie, he gets run over by a pack of wild boars, and the world is glad to be rid of him. That's literally how they start the movie, by saying, hey, Saddam Hussein's dead. He's in hell in a relationship with Satan. So there's that little aspect of it, and other things happen. But, like, basically, Donald Trump now in South Park lore is now basically, I guess, the reincarnation of Saddam Hussein. And like the lead up to it is kind of funny. They're like, oh yeah, what is our president doing? What is he, some sort of Middle Eastern dictator? It's like, oh, and then they like show him and it's like, oh, this is just Saddam. You guys just put Saddam back into your series, but made it Trump. It's like, oh, okay. And what's crazy, the final scene of the episode, I thought it was AI. I thought they like legitimately used AI as a joke, as a rib, being like, yeah, we don't care about this. We're just going to use AI for this last part. But they literally had an actor dress up as Trump in the desert. Like I don't want to say the whole bit because it's hilarious. So I highly recommend going, because like this felt like old South Park. This felt so good to see. It warmed my soul a little bit. It's what the world needed. The world needed more South Park. And I'm just sitting here like, man, this was just a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. A new episode's coming out next week. So really looking forward to that one as well.
For people being upset about this, at the end of the day, South Park, they've been doing this for fucking since they first started. South Park, exactly. Family Guys, The Simpsons, they're known for these little small remarks and what they've done. So I'm not too shocked about it.
Yeah, so just let it go. As Elsa once said, just let it go. Let it go.
And sometimes you gotta let go. In The Boys season 2, you gotta let go your partner, because sometimes they can get run over by a speedster by accident. So we gotta know. Did you care about Gen V season 2 trailer and a promise about The Boys crossover with Homelander's America? Do you watch this series? Do you have a discussion about it? Because I don't, and I haven't watched the trailer because I don't watch the series.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the mainline series of The Boys. I haven't watched Gen V yet. I have the trailer on right now. It looks like what's her face, Starlight, I think is her name. Starlight. Yeah, it looks like she's gonna be in this second season of Gen V, which okay, cool, but I do need to watch season 1 if I'm gonna be watching season 2. So we'll put a nice little like pin on everything that involves Gen V. And I know like there are other projects they have, like it's gonna be there's one about like Vaught's like backstory or whatever, or like how they came to power or whatever. And I guess Homelander's America is the other one. I don't know. We'll see when they come out, really. So that's all I got right now.
All right. So when it comes to our next thing that I see that's interesting for us to talk about, we're getting a Rick and Morty spinoff. Are you excited about this? A Rick and Morty fan? Are you excited to see what's happening with Rick and Morty? What's next with it? Are you interested to even care for it or to see it?
The only thing I'm interested about with it is the fact that Keith David is voicing the president, which is what the spinoff's about. So, yeah, more Keith David in my life is an A+ in my book. But I mean, it's it's Rick and Morty, so you're probably gonna get the Rick and Morty humor in all this. But hey, Keith David, he's at least the pull for me.
Okay, I don't have much to say about this because I don't watch Rick and Morty, so I have no comments to say about this chat.
Yeah.
The next thing I'd love to bring in highlights the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will fight Godzilla. This is the crossover with ID Image Comics, I believe, because it doesn't say Dark Horse, which I've got Dark Horse on the TMNT, but guess not. Comic books written by Tim Seeley with art by Pharaoh P. And the story imagines a world in which Shredder really Borg his evil plan and the TMNT clean up his kaiju-sized mess, arriving in November for this crossover. And you know what? Look. Somehow, some fucking how, TMNT works with the Batman, TMNT works with Scooby-Doo, TMNT works with Power Rangers, TMNT has worked with Marvel, Spider-Man, or other crossover comics. Naruto, yes, last year I believe. Now he's working with Godzilla. Look, TMNT is going to live long because somehow they are ready for crossovers with any time, with any partnership. Yeah. They have no issue to work like, hey, you're going to work with Godzilla. How is 4 turtles that know mixed martial arts are about to fight Godzilla that's 200 feet tall? Don't know, but we're about to find out.
Yeah. I'm curious how this is going to go. Like, is this going to be a Ninja Turtles versus Godzilla thing? Or are they going to have to team up with Godzilla for another big old kaiju fight? Maybe Mecha Godzilla gets told. Who knows? Maybe King Kong just shows up. I don't know. Get the whole MonsterVerse in here.
That's crazy.
It's fun as hell, though. Like, this looks really fun.
What's next for you, Whawkins? What's that caught your interest in? Because I have another comic book if you want to talk about. Instead of Predators, we don't have to talk about Predators. We have Captain America will fight the Xenomorphs from Aliens.
I mean, yes, please. I want to see how that fight goes, especially with that acid, just the acid that the Xenomorphs use. But I want to know how much stronger they are than Captain. So yeah, give me that. Give me this crossover.
If anybody hasn't seen it, go watch the death battle of Predator versus Wolverine. That one was a good damn fight. Predator versus Wolverine was a good one. I'm happy Wolverine won. Spoiler if anybody that goes to watch death battle. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Wolverine should win that one. Wolverine should win against Predator. Like that's Wolverine is literally a mutant that has regeneration and claws, smell, and many other attributes. Predator, as much as the Predator has a history in his lore, you cannot be a savage Wolverine like him. No.
Yeah. The only other thing I'm seeing of note right now, Finance and Freddy's, you got a new trailer, and apparently it's supposed to be better than the first one, which don't say that before the movie comes out, because then you kind of put a very high expectation with it, and it's like, oh, well, now you have to be better than the first one. But it looks campy, it looks fun. I'll still see it probably in the theaters.
That is true. When it comes to this website, that's all the information it has. When it comes to like the highlights and everything. When it comes to Percy Jackson, Olympian Season 2, Promises War, Monsters and Cyclops, and the Cyclops brother. I do want to bring this up. Me and my wife do watch Percy Jackson. We are going to be excited because we're excited for 2 content that's coming out this fall season. Is Wednesday, which is not really a fall season since this comes out in August, part 1. Then part 2 comes out like in October or September. So it's kind of fall season, but it depends on the scenario. But I'm excited for Percy Jackson and the Olympian because it promises fall season 2 is going to be coming out. Do they have a release date? Yes. The second season of Percy Jackson Olympian debuts December 10th. Fall season or the start of winter, whichever perspective is. But third season is also ready to be announced. But it has been confirmed. We just don't know what the plot will be. For anybody that hasn't seen it, if you also guys like the Rated R superstar Edge, he's Hades.
Yeah.
He's Hades in Percy Jackson. And he does a good job.
He does good. Oh, he does? Okay, good. Perfect. Good.
He does a good job. Like, he does a good job in the role of Hades. He plays that. For anybody that don't know Greek mythology, like, the gods all fuck up. Like, mentally. They have a problem. Wait, what?
Did you say Hades or Ares?
I think he's Hades. Am I wrong, or is he Ares?
He's Ares, I think. He's the god of war, I think.
Percy Jackson.
Zeus. Sorry. Anytime I say God of War, it's just like Kratos. It's like, boy, what are you doing? Trading under Ares. Oh God, that always hurts my throat. Everybody. Make
sure
yes,
you're right. Adam
Copland
Copeland is Ares. Yes, Adam Copeland is Ares.
Okay. I was sitting here like, wait a minute. Did I hear?
But he is a good Ares. Nonetheless, he is a good Ares as well. He is a good Ares, God of War. He bullies the shit out of his nephew, aka Percy Jackson. That's the point of the character. I wonder if we're ever gonna get Kratos, because Kratos comes out after Percy and Hercules, if I remember correctly, in the Greek lore.
Well, I mean, Kratos isn't really part of the Greek lore. That's
it's more Norse, right?
Well, it's just video game stuff.
Well, I'm saying like it'd be nice to just it'd be nice to just implement. Yeah.
Oh, I don't even think Percy Jackson is in the video game.
No?
But no.
Oh, they changed things up.
So.
Copy.
Yeah. But it's been a while since I played some of those video games, because like Ares was the villain of like the first one.
Yeah.
Because he's the one set Kratos onto this whole thing about like him killing his own. Yeah, well, yeah. So but what about Invincible? Because we got season 4, we got some announcements about like voice actors and how they want to have like up to 9 seasons of Invincible. Yeah, because it looks like, what's his name? From the American star Matthew Rice or Riss. He's gonna be voicing Dr. David Anders / Dinosaurus. And he did confirm that the Grand Regent Thrag will be making his debut, but no voice lines yet. No teases of who's going to be the voice and all that. Do you have any thoughts on Invincible season 4?
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. It just depends on what the story is, and I love how I don't know if you saw a clip online, but one of the fans asked, "Can you make Adam Eve powers more creative?" And Robert Kirkman responded, "I'll do better. My apologies. I'll do better as a writer. I'll work on that." Which is not wrong, because Adam Eve powers are very creative and is very simple. Like she can literally make like atoms appear, make things happen. But when it comes to the little kids, just literally going up front to the writer, to the person that created it, they're like, "Hey, can you just make her powers better? It's very stale." And it's just Robert Kirby just holding that high pedestal very well on how to respond to that, and I was very happy about that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm excited for more Invincible. Just hopefully their production schedule is good to give us some good quality, because I know a lot of people have their opinions on the animation or some of the voice acting and all. That's like, I get it, but I mean, I've been pleased so far with what we've gotten, but I do recognize the criticisms.
That's a good part, because when it comes to Invincible, it at least understands his flaws. And at least he did say that season 4 will be coming out by the end of next year, the latest. So like, at least we know time, and hopefully it doesn't get rushed. Like, just stay consistent with animation. Fans will be behind it. You have a following. You have a cult. You have a cult classic. Just keep it contained.
Yep, exactly.
What else you got to bring to the floor? Because I do have another thing here. We did you see the project? Another wrestling reference to our boy Samoan Joe. We have Twisted Metal season 2 rev up for fans with exclusive clips. So if you guys want, it's on Peacock. I started episode 1 of Twisted Metal. Not sure if I ever finished it. I just never got around to continue the rest. It's with Anthony Jackie, I believe his last name. Samoan Joe, who does the body work, but somebody else does the acting of the voiceover. So it's really cool to see still, Samoan Joe coming back. I haven't seen the trailer fully, but I'm right now press play the trailer.
Yeah, I haven't really watched the show. I know of the game, but yeah, I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. But yeah, I mean, between like Twisted Metal getting like exclusive clips and Toxic Avenger also getting some exclusive clips, like people were eating good at San Diego Comic-Con for some of these more outlandish series. I guess.
I was about to say like the horror type of freaky gothic content. Yeah.
I mean, I just put the trailer on right now. Oh, hi, Stephanie.
Watching it. Yeah, I just saw Stephanie as well, girl from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Oh my god, so many explosions here.
Mojo. Oh my god, Joe, your head was on fire. Buddy, you okay?
Oh my god, so many swords, so many slashing.
I almost thought that was Becky Lynch for a second, but it wasn't. Good.
Okay, comes out of summer 2025?
Oh. Oh yeah, that should be soon then, because I think they had finished a lot of this stuff like a while ago. It says,
in the second season, Twisted Metal finally dives into the titular Demolition Derby tournament run by the new character Calypso, Anthony Carrigan, Twisted Metal cast members Anthony Mackie, I said Jackie, my apologies, Anthony Mackie, Stephanie Beatrice, Joe Sanoa, AEW Samoa Joe, and Kerrigan Show comic attendees, exclusive clips to the car action included on where one missile blows up on a competitor's car. While the clips aren't available to watch, you can always stay your Twisted Metal craving by watching the trailer above, or wait until the actual season 2 premieres. By the time that you're watching this podcast on July 30th, when it comes out, July 31st is when season 2 premieres.
Oh, cool.
On Peacock and our sponsor.
Eventually, I'll get around to it. It's not on the top of my list. So.
Yeah, and as much as I would love to, binge watch season 1, I don't have time because I got prep other things that you guys are able to watch hear all the audio feed now of Anime Podcast. And also, yes, Peacemaker's a good one they gotta catch up with. But also Wednesday season 2 part 1 comes out next 2 weeks from now. So that's also something that I have to watch. But quick plug as well that I'm talking about, that if you guys are listening to the Anime Podcast episode 1899 right now while it's airing, just be aware that episodes 137 to 160 it's already out on the audio feed. We're back on track. Off the Binge is also being uploaded as well. I estimated by August 16th roughly, all the episodes should be cut off from Anime Podcast, Off the Binge, and the Weebs of the Ring as well. It's handled and has all the audio feed as well. However, for all 2024 content, only the PLEs are uploaded because we just started out doing content to 24. So I'm like, you know what? People wants to see our old content or the beginner content, we'll go check out the YouTube version. But 2025 content is all out there on the audio feed from January 1st of the Raw premiere is there. And then all moving forward with Grappling the Week and everything else. So stay tuned for all those good looking content that we here for the discussion of. But to continue off with our discussion, like you said, Toxic Avenger, Friday Nights of Friday, Percy Jackson, the trailer got amazing. Which, like I said, we have a release date of December 21st, I believe. Oh no, December 10th. That's what we have. We have Ahsoka first look image that, hey, Ezra Bridger. Oh wow, my apologies. I said Ezra Miller. Ezra Bridger in Ahsoka looks amazing. He looks happy. Happy little camper. Star Wars Rebels. If you guys haven't watched Star Wars Rebels, please go watch it. So good. If you guys don't want to watch right now current Star Wars content, if you guys want to go back and watch old content, go with Star Wars Rebels. Such good lore involving about the dark side, the light side, but also the neutral side, the white sabers, and the balance of controlling your emotion, but also being a Jedi, knowing the balance within the Force. Very good lore content. Have you seen Star Wars Rebels, by the way, Whawkins?
Not a lot of it. I've seen bits and pieces here, so
I do recommend it if you want to go check it out.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm seeing like Alien Earth. Apparently that screened its first episode, which is coming out, I think, later this year. Oh yeah, here it is. While the episode won't be available to the public until August 12th, you can get a glimpse, obviously, from the trailer and all that. So August 12th is going to be when this series drops. It's going to be a prequel to the Alien series. So yeah, I'm sure people will be nitpicking that with lore and all that with what's come from the Alien series, but I don't know. Are you going to be watching this? I know it's got a bit of horror element to it, I guess. But are you gonna be checking out this Alien series?
Nope.
Oh, come on! It's just big old aliens.
I'll let my imagination be imaginative. I don't need to tell a series have scared me with the sound effects, the score, and everything else. Because my question to you: are you ready to do a long walk, an adaptation from Stephen King?
Yeah, I mean, I'll watch it. Stephen King, so could be fun, could be enjoyable, or it could be just another hot mess that comes from adapting Stephen King novels and all that. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see with that one, I guess. Not much investment with it. It's just okay, cool. I'll go watch it if I feel the need to or desire to. That's all I've got for that part.
Yeah,
though.
I'm sad the trailer is very. I'm sad the trailer, and I'm a bit confused of this long walk scenario. But it is Stephen King, so you know there's always going to be a horror element or dramatic event of characters going through something to explain a beautiful message in a very sadistic way or in a very psychological way, and that's what the Stephen King's always been, the book's about.
Yeah. So, yeah, nothing else beyond that. The other one, though, I can't believe we haven't mentioned it yet.
Tron?
Or maybe we haven't gotten down to it yet, maybe. Well, Tron looks fine. I did see a trailer of it. I think it played before Fantastic Four when I went to go see that. So, I think it looks fine. I mean,
what? Which one?
This Tron Ares.
Oh, yeah, Tron Ares.
Yeah,
Look,
I didn't see the trailer for it.
I'm a Tron fan, and bro, I'm excited for this. I just want it to be good.
Yeah. No, here's something I want to talk about a little bit. Coyote versus Acme. So they finally get a release date after they get bought off from Warner Brothers.
Yes.
And it's coming out next year, August 28th. 2026. The marketing for this movie during San Diego Comic-Con was immaculate. So it's funny. So they actually have Wile E. Coyote come out and do a little bit about asking questions and all that. I recommend going over and seeing that happen. But they showed a trailer for the movie too. It looks legitimately funny. And not only that, but they also had a shirt. So they kept referring to Warner Brothers. Like whenever somebody would ask them a question about Warner Brothers, they wouldn't say Warner Brothers. They would say Acme. So they're literally using the concept that they have of their movie
as a lawyer.
To talk shit on Warner Brothers. And I'm like, oh, this is perfect. And it got to the point where these lawyers came onto the stage when they were going to be showing some exclusive footage, and the lawyers were shutting down the panel, being like, yeah, no, you can't be doing this. We got to shut this down now. So it's they're really playing upon the fact that this movie went through so much hell just to get released.
Well,
and I mean, it sucks we got to wait another year, but I'm definitely going to be there in the theater watching this.
Same. I'll be there in theater to support this film. I'm a big fan of the Looney Tunes franchise and narrative. But, I don't have it here on the document, but I'm sure you have also seen the news. Warner Brothers is going to split for the second time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's one division is going to be focused on streaming content and all that. And then I think I forgot what the other one was going to be.
I got you right here. I just did a quick search.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers Discovery is split into two publicly traded companies, Warner Brothers and Discovery Global, with the split expected to finalize in mid-2026. Warner Brothers will house the streaming and studio operations, including HBO Max, DC Studio, and films and television libraries. Discovery Global will encompass the global network and business such as CNN, TNT Sports, Discovery, and Discovery Plus streaming service.
Yeah.
Chat, if you want a bit more for clarification, this entity will be led by the current Warner Brothers Discovery CEO Dave Zaslav, will include Warner Bros. Television, Warner Bros. Motion Picture Group, DC Studio, HBO Max, Warner Bros. Gaming Studio, and the combined film and television libraries. So that's all under the new Warner Bros. By itself. So AKA what it has always been for the past 20-something plus years. And then we have Discovery Global that joined them, merged them, and then becoming its own thing, which is being just called Discovery Global, the global network, and will be having under CNN, TNT Sports in the US, Discovery, free-to-air channels across Europe, Discovery Plus streaming service, Bleacher Report, which is BNR, and Warner Brothers International Television Production based in London. And this will be under the CFO of Warner Brothers Discovery, Gunnar Woodefiniv. Sorry, I just butchered that name. But yeah, that person.
Oh yeah, they're gooning all right. That's probably why they got rid of the Looney Tunes, because they were gooning so hard on Lola Bunny that they were just like, nah, can't have any distractions in the workplace. Looney Tunes banned for Warner Brothers. It's like, how? Why? No, that's not what I was doing, sir.
I mean, this is
yeah.
stupid. This is like,
just
if anybody understands merger, if anybody understands how this looks in a perspective, it looks like a lot of undecisive decisions in the boardroom and a lot of money being moved around to cover costs where things aren't being slipped away or not being covered. But at the end of the day, us regular fans or regular people that's unaware of this will never find out until it's public to the public eye. Until then.
Yeah, exactly. So do whatever you want, I guess. But no, don't do whatever you want. Give me my animated shows again. Put them back on Max, you cowards, you absolute fiends. Put them back on there. Give me my Ed, and Eddie. Give me my Powerpuff Girls. Give me all those shows that you took off of Max and put them back on there right stat now. Because I swear I will do horrible things. But probably not, because I'll just be sitting here finding other ways to watch those cartoons.
That's crazy. But when it comes to San Diego Comic-Con, that's all the highlights that we have for coverage, unless we missed anything. Did we miss anything else?
I mean, if we did, chat, comments, you guys can let us know. Like, there you go. There's some engagement farming right there. If we missed anything, be sure to leave a comment down below if you're watching this or listening to this on the good old YouTube. But if you're not, hey, you can always shoot us a nice little tweet on the Twitter machine or any other social media by tagging us in them. Links in the description below or wherever you get your links at if you're listening to the podcast feed. So
I just did a quick search of San Diego Comic. Oh, one thing I was gonna ask you: did you see the big Galactus cosplay being around on social media?
I did.
That was really cool. Whoever did that, it was amazing. They did so much work. The cosplays were amazing. Also, kind of San Diego Comic Con news related, but also Toei Animation / One Piece. They launched the One Piece Cafe officially in Los Angeles, opening this Friday. So kind of like San Diego Comic Con, because they got announced this earlier weekend, but it's being officially opened this week. I believe it was August 1st or July 30th. So this week, either way. So congrats to everyone that's able to experience that. I'm not in LA. Can we get something nerdy and weeb like this in New York City? Because I would love to experience that and go there myself.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Your boy Roger though's over there. He can go out through it. I'm sure he'll go out there and give a fun review that everybody will be like, what?
That is very true. We also have, let's see, I'm trying to see what any last minute news that we had being announced. Trying to see what else.
Nothing I can remember like really hearing about, because like with a lot of my circles, I was seeing a lot from like the Coyote versus Acme stuff, and I mean I saw some of the Peacemaker things and everything. I can't really recall anything else that really came out of San Diego Comic-Con, which I remember this con being one that a lot of people or like a lot more announcements would have come from, but I guess this year they didn't really have much to really go off of. I don't know.
Yeah, I heard a lot of from the press tour for San Diego Comic Con involving Fantastic Four, Avengers Doomsday, just regular promotional, nothing too crazy. So that's why, chat, in case you're asking or wondering why we haven't spoken about that, it was regular Fantastic Four stuff that we could bring next week when it comes to our Marvel conversation. If we miss anything Doomsday related or anything, we could add it there, or maybe if it connects to the end credit scene, who knows? So maybe that also connects to where we could bring up to the conversation as well.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't have anything else to add when it comes to San Diego Comic Con.
No, me neither. I don't have nothing else to say other than I went through the whole timeline and I rolled San Diego Comic Con coverage and nothing newsworthy pop up that was related.
Yeah, or that we've already talked about. And I mean, there were a couple other projects in these articles we looked at that we didn't really touch on, but I think we're just trying to stick with stuff that we were relatively closer with to talk about. Or but yeah, looking forward to some of these projects coming out. That's basically all I got now.
And we also got the new possible cast member to voice Zuko, Steven Yeun from The Walking Dead, and for Invincible, he will be the older voice of Zuko as well. That came out recently as well.
Oh, cool! All right,
so that is the one news that I did hear involving that when it comes to that scenario aspect. So, that is a beautiful aspect when it comes to Avatar. And knowing that I never thought 20 years later of being an Avatar fan, I'll be getting more Avatar content, honestly.
Sometimes you just never know, dude.
Yeah, there's risks. Sometimes you never know how it will be. But other than that, Chad, I think that's the end of our show. We did our San Diego Comic Con coverage. We did our discussion of what we need to be said and where will the story go. Whawkins, did we miss anything that you want to add? Anything from Weebs Lounge? Anything you want to tell the chat to stay tuned when it comes to Fantastic Four?
Yeah, I mean, just stay tuned for Fantastic Four. It sounds like we're going to have a good group of panelists here to talk about. I know you and me are going to be here. It sounds like Crash is going to be here for it.
Crash is going to be here for Fantastic Four, and our girl Neko-chan as well is coming back from vacation, and she's going to join us into our Fantastic Four coverage because she's also, I believe, she's also going to be on Weebs of the Ring for SummerSlam as well.
Oh, is she actually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she knows when we're gonna go live for it, but yeah, whatever, that's fine. Looking forward to those discussions, because especially with Fantastic Four, I think that's gonna be a really good discussion to have with all of us, and because I really want to dive into like some of the decisions made by some characters and just like the overall like plot and how things went about when it came to like especially Sue and her little struggle in the movie. But that's a little teaser for next week for you folks and all that. What do you say? After that, we'll probably do like Squid Game season 3 and probably end up hitting Weebs Lounge around then too, just kind of catch up a little bit.
Yeah, that's about it.
And then after that, I guess we'll be kind of prepping for Anime NYC. It'll be around that time, I guess.
NYC is literally around the corner, and that's not that far to deal with. So that's really exciting to see.
Yeah, maybe we'll do something special for the podcast that week, or for the following week. Who knows? You have to tune in to find out, and the only way to tune in to find out is by subscribing, liking the video, and I'm not sure how the audio feeds go, so I'll let you do those plugs. But hey, when it comes to the YouTube side, again, I gave y'all a question earlier. Let us know what we may have missed from San Diego Comic-Con, or what's your favorite announcement from San Diego Comic-Con was. Let us know in the comments down below. Like the video if we entertained you in any way, shape, or form, and of course hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we either go live or bring up a video and all that. We usually do premieres for this too, so tune in for the premieres and chat with us. I usually try to like sit there with the chat open while I'm at work while the podcasts are premiering. I'm sure Vash kind of does the same when he can and all that. But yeah, just stay tuned. We got plenty of other things coming your way. Again, like Vash had mentioned a few other times, Weebs of the Ring, which, you know, you can find those links in the comments, in the description, not in the comments, in the description down below. Because yeah, we got a big week ahead of us. We got our predictions show on Thursday, SmackDown Friday, and then 2 nights of SummerSlam. So stay tuned for all that. Otherwise, I mean, I'll just pass it on to Vash to do any other plugs and hit the outro.
Whawkins hit it perfectly. If you guys want us to have discussion of topic or debates or have another tier list, we haven't done the tier list since February, I believe, when it comes to our love month.
Yeah.
Or if you guys want to let us know what to plan for October, since your boy Vash is going to be reacting to High School of the Dead in September. He's going to be doing more ReZeros in August. So a lot of things will be cooking up and being released and being shown. As well for the audio feed, if you guys are listening in, continue following, rate us on our audio feed, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you guys listen to us. We appreciate any of the support of liking and reviewing it and doing what you can to sharing our audio feed, even downloading the episode. Even if you have heard it on YouTube, those little things do help. Thank you very much for that. And other than that, chat, my favorite story of this was talking about Happy Gilmore watching it and having discussion with Whawkins saying that it feels good or bad. But most importantly, having a good time talking about San Diego Comic-Con and having a bit of FOMO because we never able to experience being there at one of the biggest cons in the world.
Yeah. Oh my God, the FOMO
is there.
That's partially that. I mean, not gonna lie, that's partially why I'm going to Anime NYC this year, because I felt the FOMO from last year.
Oh yeah, trust me, I know. He did chat. But when I told him, like, yeah, I'm gonna be hanging out with Roger, with your friend Eden. Like, wait, you hang out with my Eden? Like, yeah. Well, like, wait, that's my mutual friend. Like, wait, what?
The fact that Edens and Kev were there, I'm just like, God dang it.
It's funny, chat. I met his friends before I met him.
I know. I was just like, oh, you bastards.
We had a good time. We had drinks. We had food. It was a blast. And we're going to experience that for round 2. I had to invite myself because Whawkins did a tweet like, oh, it's going to be awesome. Me and my guy are going to be amazing. I'm like, can I add myself there? I felt left out.
I mean,
Is that okay?
Of course you're added to it, you know?
But I didn't get paid or mentioned. It's not the same.
Look, that's because you're not staying in the hotel that we're staying in.
I was not invited. I was not told.
Well, look. Shit happens.
I could sleep over there for 3 days. I could tell wifey, hey babe, I'm gonna be gone for 4 days.
But who's gonna watch the Jerry's while you're gone?
They could watch themselves. You know what? They could take their stuff to go to good night and sleep. They have their own bed. They have their own blankets. And I told wifey good night and Brownie good night. Mwah, mwah. I'll see you guys in 4 days. I'm gonna go party, be with my friends. But chat, as you heard, and when I see, come see us. If you see us, enjoy. Say hi. Don't be scary, but also don't be clingy. Be having a balance, because at the end of the day, thank you for joining us tonight, for taking the time to listen in. The Anime Podcast was presented by AniMa W3 Studio. That means for animation, manga, webtoons, wrestling, and the positive representation of weebs. And we also have our production team, myself, Vash, Whawkins, and Roman Jokester. Special thanks to our producer, myself, and Whawkins. Don't forget to follow the secrets. Don't forget to follow the social media of the brand and the team. All the links are down below in the description. Lastly, share and like this episode and give feedback. Let us know what you thought about this episode. And you guys who want to make the show succeed. On behalf of everyone at AniMa W3 Studio, we thank you for joining us on this podcast. We see you later. Take care. This podcast was recorded by a live studio audience. And go eat your burrito sideways and cheese on pancake with some maple syrup.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do any of that. Don't listen to him.